Cohesion Integration Commission is blaming politicians for the emergence of organized criminal gangs that have been terrorizing Kenyans.
The NCIC officials say a study conducted by the commission shows that these gangs influence decisions made by voters for fear of being attacked if the politicians behind them lose in elections.
NTV's Sharon Barang'a has more.
Every time the sun sets in Umoja 3, residents here become apprehensive. It is during the dark hours that they are normally attacked by a gang that goes by the name Kiambu Dandora. The gang that consists of about 40 people instructs those they have paid a visit to vacate their homes carrying nothing. They then proceed to confiscate the property and thereafter demolish the shacks. The plots of land then become their properties. A majority of the victims are those living in iron sheet houses.
Hii masaba inakaa ikigrabiwa na watu wa Kiambu Dandora wakisikana na chief, na tukitembea mpaka kwa DO kwa DC hakuna kitu tunafaidika. Hii maneno isugulisiwe sana sababu hii itatuletea shida. Hapa itaweza tokea kifo sababu siwezi kubali kiwanja yangu ijengwe kama niko ndani.
Tunakaa tukiwa na uoga kwa sababu hatujui sasa watakuja kwa nani. Kwa sababu ya magirabu hatujui sasa watakuja kwa ingine gani.
This is just one of the over 100 gangs terrorizing people across the country. A report dubbed The Impact of Organized Gangs on Social Cohesion in Kenya.
Thank you very much.
A study done by the National Cohesion and Integration Commission shows that there are 116 organized gangs. In 2016, the government outlawed 90 gangs.
You Kenyans, you are not okay. You are not okay. County governments, again, is a case study on marginalizing the already marginalized.
The NCIC study reveals that 90% of these gangs are mobilized, financed and deployed by politicians. In fact, one of the recommendations from the report is that if politicians withheld their support, the activities of the gangs will be crippled.
So if we're keeping the conversation real, I think what we need to do is to challenge our politicians a little bit more in terms of what are they doing to create a climate in which electoral politics is not militarized and not created as a violent exercise of power.
The 98-page report further documents that most of the organized gangs emerged in the 1990s and were mobilized around ethnic identities, as was the case with political parties that were formed. For instance, in Central Region, Mungiki are from the Kikuyu community. Baghdad Boys and the Taliban are from the Luo community. Kisii community have Chinkororo and Sungusungu. Angola Msumbiji are from the Luya community. Kalenjins have the Kalenjin warriors, Masai Morans for the Masai, Kaya Bombo from the Mijikenda, and the Sabot Land Defense Forces SLDF from the Sabot, among others. Nairobi has also had its share of gangs such as Gaza, Wakaliwao, Superpower, among others.
There are some gangs that have been banned ever since 2002, like Mungiki, who still exist in 2017 when we went to the ground. We also had others that were having new formations. So a gang was there, it was banned, but it has regrouped itself and named itself anew. And this, for instance, was the Sabot Land Defense Force, which is still existing, but it also is under new formation in the name of 40 Brothers.
You name and shame. Please don't say politicians. Say Shebesh. Say the name. Until you name and shame, we are not moving. And you know what happens in politics? There is a copycat syndrome.
Another interesting fact that came out from the study that was carried out in 15 counties is that contrary to popular belief that members of these gangs are unemployed, it emerged that a majority are actually employed in the informal sector. Sharon Barang'a, NTV, Nairobi.